1. I'm joined today by Cal State San Marcos, and as you see by the trophy, they captured the 2023 CCAA Women's Basketball Championship. They defeated the number 1 seed in the championship game, Cal State San Marcos, 74-62. I'm joined today by head coach Renee Jimenez on her right, Kate Carlson on her left, Kelsey Forrester. Coach Jimenez, take us through today's game.
Well, first, credit to Dominguez. They made us work all year long. They had us chasing them from the first time we played them at home to the second time we went there. And I think every game that we played was kind of a warm-up into playing them every night, and how tough they are on the boards, how resilient their kids are. So big credit to them. It's hard to beat a team 3 times. We know that. But we knew that this was the time of year we want to be playing our best basketball. And so we're willing to give up the other 2 to get this one. This one feels good. This one feels special because I think as a group, this is the first time these last 2 games, maybe besides a couple others, where we felt like we played a complete game start to finish. And what I'm most excited about is that we're playing our best basketball at this point of the year heading into regionals. Who we were last week is not who we were yesterday and who we were tonight. And that's all you ask for as a coach, is to just keep grinding and getting better. And these guys, Kate, KK, have been such great leaders for us in the locker room, and saying all the right things in terms of, like, we know we've seen it in spurts, but we just haven't seen it for 40 minutes. And I think we put 80 minutes together this weekend, and we were the best team here for sure.
Is this a big step for the program? I know you guys have built this one, had a couple conference championships, regular season under one. Is this just the next step in the program's building?
Yeah, it feels good. Last year we put together enough to win conference as a whole, but it didn't really feel complete when we didn't win the conference championship, and we knew that going into this year, it still wasn't going to feel complete no matter what we accomplished in the year. So this was probably the biggest thing that we were looking for, knowing that we can put it together and do it.
Kelsey, got to talk to you, especially about the offense out there tonight. You hit 4 3-pointers. Charity Gallegos hit 4 3-pointers. Talking about that attack out there on offense and the way you guys finished 12 of 20 from behind the arc. Pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like this was the first game where it just seemed like everything was clicking. And credit, just like what Coach said, they're a really good team. They're physical, they're long. But tonight we hit a lot of shots, and that's what we needed to do to win. But just credit to our team. It was a great team effort. We played really good defense, and that's kind of what we put ourselves on. We want to be the best defensive team on the floor, and that's what, giving up 62 points at Dominguez is pretty damn good. So we made shots, that's great, but at the end of the day, it was a team win.
Was the 3-point your guys' plan of attacking the game, or that just what happened kind of in the flow of the game?
I think that's just what happens. But like I said, we want to get stops, and then from stops translate to what we can get on offense. And Charity's just, man, she's just, I have no words. That's why we got her.
She's definitely not an honorable mention player, and I think
No.
Charity showed that. And I think she took that with there was a little salt in her wound this weekend coming into this tournament. And her and I talked earlier in the week about that. And she was determined. I kind of mentioned that last night, that she was playing a little bit of chip on her shoulder. And honestly, she carried us, when we couldn't get shots for other people. She found a way to get shots, and she was so clutch. And what people don't know is how hard it's been to get her to take 20 shots. Look at these guys. They're like, I'm screaming at them in practice, like, please tell her to shoot. Because she really came in, obviously, to a really high octane powered offense with a lot of weapons, and was very pass. And all year long, every single coach, every single one of her teammates was like, you need to shoot more. And it only took, 26 games for her to figure it out. And so I think we're just all really proud, because we know the struggle she's gone through this year to kind of get to this point where she's at right now. And so for us, it's like no surprise that she did what she did. We've just kind of all been sitting here twiddling our fingers waiting for her to do it.
Well, let's say what she did really quick. I got to read this line across. She went 11 of 21 from the field, 4 of 6 from three-point line, made 3 free throws, had 29 points. So this is the second straight year she scored 29 straight points in a tournament, or 29 points in a tournament game. That is the second most in conference tournament history. And then she also added game high 5 assists. So that's a lot of points accounted for out there.
Yeah, and we're not surprised. We were just annoyed by it. So we're definitely not surprised. We see it every day in practice. Yeah. She cooks all of them. So we're happy for her. We're so appreciative of like how unselfish she is, but we needed this from her this weekend, and she stepped up and showed up and really carried us through the weekend.
Thank you. I'd actually like to just talk about one other part that stepped up and then turn over to some other questions. Kate, I got to ask you really quick. The number that pops out to me, you guys might have a lot of faith, but you guys out-rebounded Dominguez Hills tonight.
I didn't know that.
See,
Ooh, that's like me.
That's an impressive.
Wow,
That's
I
an
didn't
impressive
see
feat
that.
out there, and that's what I'm saying. And Kate out there has 6 rebounds. Can you talk to me just about that effort and what how you guys were able to show so much effort on that side of the glass?
Yeah, I think we knew that going into this game, like we said 2 things: no turnovers and rebound. And we knew that if we rebounded, we were going to win. And so there was just everyone had a little extra push, a little extra effort for the rebounds, and even our little guards were in there pushing, shoving, getting every rebound. Like everything mattered to everyone, and that was why we won the game.
Yeah, how sweet does this feel to do this in your senior seasons? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I really hate to talk about myself because I just want to be about the team, but this is just really special. I've been with Coach now for 5 years, and this is the one thing that we didn't get to do. So just the raw emotion on the court, to be with Di and Shafts, the other seniors, I mean, it's awesome. It's just incredible. I'm just so happy I got to do it with this group. It's just a great group.
Yeah, just to add to that, like I think like as a team, like we're so close, like we're all really best friends. So when we won this, like it's just so sweet to do it with this group of girls. Like I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else, and it's truly just an amazing feeling.
Kelsey, who was the first person you hugged right after that championship?
Shoot, I think I went to Coach with like 30 seconds left. But after that, I blacked out. I don't even know. I don't know.
We'll let that answer pass. You guys are just prepared. You guys will be playing next week in the regional. We don't know where that's going to be yet. Tomorrow night, Sunday night at 7:30 is the women's selection show on NCAA.com. So you guys were the number 3 seed, or the number 3 on the line in the last week's regional rankings. Good luck the rest of the season. We can't wait to see what you guys do in the rest of the playoffs.
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.